The alleged Davido's baby mama have broken silence yet again. And before I read out the things she said, I'm going to be attending to the hateful comments I got in the last video I did. And then regarding this Davido alleged baby mama issue. And the only thing I said in the analysis I did that made people to send all of those hateful comments to me is that Davido shall do something for there. If Davido have never had anything to do with that woman, the woman will not just come out and say, "Oh, Davido, you did this, you did that. So you have to be the father of this girl." That the OBO did something there, in my opinion. No, I may be wrong. Like I said again in that video, that this could actually be a plan to rob him because he has money. But for a woman to strongly make claims like this, and this girl is asking for a DNA test, go ahead and just give her the DNA test if you feel like this is not a yeah. In case you've done five in the past, this girl never had to ask for anyone. And now that she's asking, do it. It's possible he did something. There is a possibility. And I say it's also not a possibility. And then people came for me in the comment section, and I'll start from the mildest one. Then I'll go to the one that broke the camel's back, that is making me to actually even talk about it in the next video I'm going to do. He said, enemy of progress everywhere. May God have mercy on you, Sandra. And I'm like, okay. Amen was my response to that. That's from Amadi's Fortune Amadi. Okay. The next comment, why are you not asking the girl to ask her mother for all the list of men she was with at the time? OBO might not be the father. Yeah, I agree with this person. He might not be the father, but it's possible he is the father. Thank God this one safe Sha suggested that OBO was with her at the time, which is a possibility, like I said, that is making people come for me. So this one wasn't in fact actually hateful, from Two Drama Niger TV. Then the next one, they said there must be a reason why the father doesn't want to accept this girl. Okay, there must be a reason. And then maybe he has a point, but DNA will tell the final result. She looks like the family. Now this person is suggesting that the girl actually looks like the Adele case. And was the girl's mother underage when they met? Could that be the reason why OB yourself is running away? And this person, this flag, I don't know what for which country exactly, but I think this is an African country. So thank you for this comment. This is not hateful. So I think ahead this is the ogak pata pata of all the hateful comments I got that time. And this is from Angel Gabriel. Said, "You're an example of why the Council of Women will never be regarded by men. You're saying Davido cannot keep himself in one place, but did you read that he forced the girl's mother to sleep with her? Why not blame the mother for her promiscuous behavior of having unprotected sex with men who are not committed to her and having bastard children? No, you immediately pivoted to blaming Davido with your nonsense YouTube channel. Then go do your son." Okay, Angel Gabriel. Well, this is your opinion. You don't have to be insultive. You don't have to insult my channel. You don't have to say they will do this to my son. You don't have to say you're an example of why the Council of Women will never be regarded by men. But this only tells that if you're a guy that actually wrote this, because this has to be a guy, I can be sure that you're an African man. You see, you are one of those men that cannot actually really handle strong women. And it's not my fault that your belief system is structured in such a way that you feel like women are trash. But I am just very sorry for you. I'm not going to say more than that. But again, I maintain my stand. Definitely, somehow it is possible. This is a definite possibility that OBO did something with that woman. If not, somebody cannot just come from anywhere and say, "Oh, I get belay for you." I get. See the one that happened with Cubana chief priest, the alleged baby mama. They have shown the baby's face now. Does that baby not look like Cubana chief priest? But well, the resemblance could be there, but that kind of striking resemblance, no go fit just dey there like that. Somebody will not just come up and come and start blaming you. But well, I've heard all your comments. I've seen the hateful ones, those that sent hateful ones. Okuna, continue. It's not my problem. It's your opinion, and you're entitled to one. So now over to the silence that Davido's baby mama broke. Say and Wadeleke 001. And of course, um this girl's page is somewhat co it's not even somewhat, according to what was written on the interface of the page, it is co-managed by the mom. It said, "Good evening, we are heading to bed now. First things first, my name is Ayo Labinjo. I am not Davido's baby mama or a bitch. I am very protective of my daughter's mental health after the level of bullying she went through for years. My daughter cried for this, fainted in school, and went through psychotherapy. I realize this story has now gone global again and we have largely moved on. Davido Adeleke has largely ignored me for years because he thought he picked up a prostitute from GQ Club in Ibadan. I was a waitress and not picked up on the streets. I come from a good home. My late father was a good man who worked who worked more for the betterment of Nigeria before he was maybe poisoned, is what she's trying to write. My daughter is a very tech savvy, intelligent achiever. I have no friends. I keep no friends, and nobody in school is allowed to discuss her family with her. To my shock, she was trending on X because her dad needed to call me a bitch that he's never met, yet he subjected himself to a DNA test 5 times. Last time, it was his lawyer, Bobo Ajudua, who brainwashed Nigerians that there were two tests done, and I chose the hospital. Dr. Deji Adeleke took us to a lab, not a hospital, where Anu's blood was drawn in 2014, then discarded behind our backs, and fake results was printed. Wale Shobola, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the right thing, was a lab technician who masked as Dr. Alex and a brother to Shutayo Gaga, a Nollywood actress, was the one who wrote an epistle on his page 3 years ago that he never did a test for Ano and discarded the blood drawn, blaming the wickedness for his life, blaming the well, I don't know what's that, but I'm thinking his wickedness for his life's travails. We wasted our time, disrupted Arnold's mental health, and then lied that they did two tests, now five, and he's never met me. I am not fighting for my daughter. My daughter is fighting for her identity. David chatted my daughter tonight, threatening to lock me up, cursing Anno and repeatedly bullying her. David is a US citizen. I will request the US State Department to contact the embassy in Lagos or Abuja to help us supervise and witness a clean, independent DNA test. I will not say much for now. The language used was awful. My daughter did not beg to be here. Saying you've never met me or telling your family that I was a prostitute is wrong. Bullying my daughter is wrong. You can now see that somebody who doesn't have a very strong claim, if this is actually her, because even in the last one I said, I'm not sure this is her. Someone who does not have a very strong claim will not be laying emphasis on the fact that Obio is a US citizen, because he actually is a US citizen. Now she's saying that they should look into it because somehow the way they conduct their things and their affairs, they are more transparent than the way we Nigerians conduct it. So saying that she's going to contact them and then they should they, that she will request that the US State Department to contact the embassy in Lagos or Abuja to help them supervise and witness a clean, independent DNA test. Someone who does not have a very strong claim will not just come up and say something like that. Then, when I come and say that it's possible he has had something to do with this woman, people will come to my comment section and say, this is the reason why women's council are not regarded in the gathering of men. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's in the worry some of us for head sha, but that's fine. I will not even say more than that. But OBU, it is simple. If you're sure that this lady that they are alleging is your daughter isn't your daughter, you should not be, in fact, scared of doing a DNA test. Take it, take the test. If you're sure it's negative, it will still come out negative, right? And she's making strong claims like you people were taken to a place, somebody masked as Dr. Alice, and the blood was discarded, mental health and all. This girl had done nothing wrong. She never do anything wrong. Like it's not her fault that she was actually giving birth to. And if a DNA test will clear the air, it should let it clear the air. And again, I'll go talk am again if not like when I insult me for comment section. All these men they like to sit down for one place. Now so one thing, when I go do as one night stand, we just come back after a long number of years to haunt you. Now, somebody was asking how old is the girl and stuff. I don't know. Because for them to say they tried to do something in 2014, 2014, this is 2026. That'll be 12 years ago, which means that's a big girl. It's possible that if that's actually Davido's daughter, and if test confirms it's Davido's daughter, that would be his eldest child. So when I say una know this, when no dey sit down for one place, make una dey learn to sit down one place, another person go still come talk about that thing. So yeah, now go do the test if you feel like you're not the father. It's that simple.